Hello and welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. This week our build is a modern industrial home. I built this on stream about 2 weeks ago. If you didn't know, I stream on Twitch Monday through Fridays, 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. Feel free to go check it out. Just Dizzy Missily on there. It's linked down below. So we built this on stream about 2 weeks ago. I really wanted something to get me out of my comfort zone in building. I don't often build industrial and I don't often build modern. I usually build like kind of just suburban, you know, with like just some modern, like clean line kind of touches. So this was really out of my comfort zone, and with the new kit that just came out, the industrial loft kit, I thought this was a great thing to do. We definitely used a lot of the industrial loft kit in this, as well as a lot of the other items that are more like modern and industrial. And with the kit, they included a new tag to sort items by, and with just industrial, so we used almost everything we could from the industrial and the modern tag, as well as like other things that we felt like were tagged incorrectly. So I really love how this house turned out. I did it from a picture that I found on a Facebook group for Sims building inspiration. I've gotten a lot of my photos from there, or just been generally inspired from pictures I see on there. But this one is directly from a picture. It's not even a real house, it's just a rendering of a house. So I thought it was really fun to like build and like put my own twist on it and everything. I definitely love like the colors. We put a fake garage as well. I was gonna turn it into a gym inside, but we ended up forgetting about that. And it became like, I think a bar is over there where like we put the garage in right there. We did with like a brick, and I love brick. I'm a huge sucker for a brick wall, a brick house, brick anything. So if I can make something brick, it's gonna be brick. My dream in my apartment or in a future house is to have a brick wall, just any, like as on as many walls as I can. Like I just desperate for a good brick wall in my life. So you can see here we're working on the garage. If you didn't know, you can kind of make like a fake garage by just changing the color of the house for just a few wall pieces and putting some windows and some columns, and there, boom, 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 you got a garage. You got a garage looking thing. I did switch the lot that this is on about 4 different times. I started on this one lot. Here you can see I just switched over to a bigger lot. Just because I was running out of space, I wanted more in the front, and I definitely did not have any space in the back, because the back has like a pool and a hot tub, and it's also nice and pretty. And then just in a little bit, you're gonna see that I switched lots again to one in Delsel Valley, one of the big lots. It's actually the Orange Bailey Moon lot specifically, just to do some terrain manipulation. Because in the photos that I was using, it's on a bit of a hill, but not really. It's like kind of elevated. And the land around it, it's kind of just a little bit lower, and there's like some nice little fences. So I kind of wanted to replicate that. So we do later switch over to the other lot and work on that. But I did cut all of that out because it took me a very, very long time to do on stream, and it was not worth putting in the video. Here we're putting in a fountain. I really like how the fountain looks. I thought it was really, really cute. I did also later go in after I finished the build and put in more sprayers that worked better for the specific fountain. So it is a little bit nicer than how it is right now. But I think it's really cute, and I kind of did a little like trail of lily pads. That's all on the photo. I really, really tried to recreate the photo that I was using as close as possible. Now with landscaping, it doesn't quite follow it. I did change the landscaping ever so slightly. However, I think it still looks almost exactly like the photo. Also, I don't have the photo on screen here, but in a little while you'll be able to see, because I built this on 2 different streams and I forgot to record the second stream in game, so you're just gonna see the recording from the stream, so you'll see it in just a little bit. So here I'm putting in a pool, and I put in like a second pool because there's a hot tub in it, but I didn't want to put the hot tub in the game into the build because I wanted an in-ground hot tub, and the one in the game has like a canopy over it kind of thing, and there's no way you can get it underground or like in ground at all. And I don't have the, I think, perfect patio it comes in with, maybe. There's another pack that comes with a stuff pack. I don't have it, so we just went with another pool to be like a fake hot tub. This part here, I love the side of this house. I think it looks so nice with like the glassed in wall, and honestly I kind of love it with the brick behind the windows. I didn't leave it like that. It just ended up being like that for a little while before I deleted the interior walls, and we made it into the living room. I do really love the landscaping though in the back. It really does replicate what's in the photo, and honestly the ground covering pieces that I'm using are like my favorite item in the pack right now. I use them constantly, every single build. Like landscaping, oh, let's throw some of those in. I also really wanted to use the new door from the industrial loft kit. However, it just didn't fit quite with the backyard. So we ended up going with just the, I think it was Island Living door in black. And then we put some ivy on the wall. I think it looks really nice with that, with like the touch of green. So here we are working like floor plan. I went and had deleted all the walls and like put lights in and fixed roofing and stuff because the roofing was a mess. And I ended up with a very open floor plan. There's not a single wall downstairs except for the bathroom, but there's not a single wall. Very open floor plan. I really like how it turned out. And also the front door is kind of like hidden away. So if you look at it head on, you're not going to see a front door. It's kind of tucked into the side on a different wall. But don't worry, there's a front door. I also spent a lot of time picking chairs. I was just not vibing with any of these chairs and eventually went with the Dream Home Decorator chairs in yellow and white, and I think they look really nice. I love the Dream Home Decorator chairs, and I just think they go with every single build, honestly. And like the yellow, perfection. I love yellow. Yellow's like my thing right now. I'm kind of obsessed with the color. I just bought a yellow shirt at Target today. Can't wait to wear it. Hopefully you'll see it in another video later this week because I wear too much gray. I've decided, looking back on all my videos over the past few months, I only wear gray and green, which I'm not mad at. I'm not mad, but I want yellow in my life. I've gone too long in my life without having yellow, and I finally rediscovered it, and I need it in my life. So here we are. The bathroom is here. We ended up with a really nice, big downstairs bathroom. You'll see a little bit later. It's quite fancy. I really like how it turned out. We also spent a while picking like cabinet colors because we wanted it exactly right, and I didn't know quite how I wanted to like do the kitchen. We ended up with it kind of in the middle of this wall and having a breakfast nook with a table behind it. And honestly, the kitchen is my favorite part of this entire house. I spent so long on it. I just love the cabinets. Also, you will notice, since I built this a few weeks ago, there has been an update to the game. Over 1,000 swatches were added to over 150 items in the base game. So you will see that there are not a lot of swatches on a lot of these items just because of I built this before the update came out. However, if I were to go back, I would probably change the color of the cabinets to one of the new swatches because then the cabinets and the countertops would match better because they don't quite match super well. And honestly, I think I used not the original cabinets that even went with the counters. I think I used a different counter. And then here you can see that I think these were Dream Home Decorator cabinets that kind of went well with it, but they obviously clearly don't match the counters, but I was okay with that. And then I went ahead and like added all kinds of stuff to the counters and all kinds of decorations, drying racks, drink trays, all that kind of stuff. And then here we have the bathroom. I spent a lot of time on this bathroom. I also almost forgot a toilet. I did the entire bathroom and then realized there wasn't a toilet. So I had to kind of redo it a little bit. But it took me a little bit to like decide if I wanted like a shower or a tub. I went with a shower and a tub. I also did a step-up shower, like a built-in step-up shower. So you can see that I use platforms to build kind of like cool looking stairs up to the shower. And I also put in 2 shower heads because I thought that felt really fancy, kind of like 2 right next to each other. If I could have, I would have just put a rain shower head, but there's no rain shower heads in The Sims, even though I would desperately want one. I love a rain shower head. I have one in my bathroom because my husband is a superstar, and I said I want a rain shower head, and he was like, yeah, okay, and bought one off of Amazon and installed it himself. So it's wonderful. It's not like from the ceiling though. It's like it has like an arm that goes from like the normal shower head and like sits above you, you know? But it's delightful. I love it. So if I could have one in The Sims, I would die because that's exactly what I wanted for the showers in both of these bathrooms in this house. Also, there's not enough bathrooms in this house for the amount of rooms I put in. But that's a side issue. That's a side issue. That's your problem now. But I also put the toilet right in front of some windows. Chat, since I built this on stream, chat bullied me into changing the windows to slightly shorter ones so that there's a little bit of privacy in the bathroom when you're on the toilet. If it was up to me, I would have left the big windows. Here you can see I'm using a lot of the stuff from the new kit. I really love the new kit, the Industrial Loft kit. I'm going to talk about it a whole lot. That like dark blue swatch is like everything to me. However, it didn't quite match the rug and like the rest of the vibe of the house. So I went with a lighter blue. I really like this living room. It's quite simple. It took me a little while to like figure out how I wanted things, how much I wanted, and then I ended up putting a bar right behind it in that like nook next to the stairs, and I really like it. Like we put like drink things on the walls with the bar, and like I think it looks really nice. We also put all kinds of stuff on the wall. I also and now we're back to landscaping. Chat made me put in the topiaries. I wouldn't have put those in on my own free will. And then we started decorating the back. Sorry, this is kind of like jumping all over the place. I was quite all over the place that day. But we did this thing so we could have like kind of built-in lounge chairs. So you put a platform wherever you want to put them, put 3 lounge chairs together and kind of like all place them kind of on top of each other, and then you lower the platform and then they're like built in, and you can like drink trays on the middle one, and both side ones are fully functional. I did test them, so they're fully functional. Here we are working on the master bedroom. I really like how it turned out, like light colors, dark colors, like a nice mixture. Love how like everything turned out. Really like the open closet I put in there with the brown and just the 2 of them was like a little pop of color. But I use a lot of Dream Home Decorator in this room as well. And I also I thought of this during stream, was to stack those 2 towels on top of each other to kind of look like blankets, like if you have blankets stacked in like a closet. And I thought that was really cool, and I'm still very proud of figuring that out to this day. So I want that. I also want a fireplace in there, because who doesn't want a fireplace in their bedroom? Because I do. Or I have a room for a toddler and a baby, but I decided to cut it out because it was kind of quick. I'm not the biggest fan of how it turned out, but I decided to cut it out just for time's sake. There wasn't much space. But here we have a room for 2 girls, a teen and a kid. My thought was that the teen girl loves pink and the kid girl loves yellow, and they don't like overlapping their stuff. So that's why like one side's yellow, one side's pink, and everything's kind of like color coordinated for whose it is. And I really like that. I think it's really fun to have when you have multiple kids in a room, to give them that personality. And honestly, I find it kind of hard to give them personality like that. Here we are. I decided to put some stuff in the entryway, and I also changed how the stairs were and put in a wall. And so here is the finished house, and let's go into it. Let's go into the house and I will give you a bit of a tour. So here is the house from outside. You can see we have like a little pond, fountains. You can see I changed the fountain over here as well. Some nice landscaping, very simple, very like California, Hollywood kind of thing with the landscaping. So inside we have right here the entryway. We have some like trophies, a horse, a porcelain horse. And you can't go wrong with a grand piano in the middle of a room. Like, why not? And here we have the kitchen. Like I said, I'm so happy with this kitchen. I think it's amazing. I think it's everything I've ever dreamed of in a kitchen. I'm obsessed with it. We have a little breakfast nook over here, and we go into the bathroom over here. I really like how it turned out. I love the walk-up shower. All right, so some of the bathrooms got deleted, so I just threw that back in there. I think it's the same one that I put in there. We do have a toilet. We have a mirror in front of the window, but I don't really care that's in front of the window. There's nowhere else to put it. Sink, counters, double vanity. I love a double vanity. We also put some plants in there, because why not? And we have the dining room over here with like some art on the walls. In the living room, quite simple, quite nice and plain. Love the colors. And we have the bar with like all of our lighted drink displays. And then upstairs we have a bit of a lounge game room kind of area with the gaming mat and gaming consoles. Just kind of a fun area for like teens, kids, have their friends over, play games, all that kind of stuff. I did cut this out of the speed build just to save time. Here we have the bathroom, which I also cut out of the speed build. We have a elevated shower and bath. So we have the jacuzzi here, plus we have 2 shower heads on either side. So it's quite luxurious in there. Toilet, didn't forget that, and the counters. We also have an office that I also cut out. Very simple, plain, because I didn't really decide what I wanted the people who live in here are. So just pretty simple and plain. Anyone can use this office. Here we have the teen and child room. I love how this turned out. I love the colors. I love how the sunlight comes in here in the afternoon. Love all the photos and everything. I just love this room. Here we have the parents' room with like the nice, oh, it deleted that. It has the closet, which I fixed, the nice bookshelf, plants, comfy chairs, fireplace for cold evenings. So here we have like the nursery. I think it's really cute with like the soft grays and blues. We have a tent, dollhouse, cute little like wall decals and everything. I just thought it was so cute. And then here in the backyard, this is where things get fun. So we have a pool with fountains. I think that's just so fun. And here we have the sunken lounge chairs, which are fully functional. As I said, we have some lounges over here. And then we have a little outdoor kitchen with like with a grill, some counters, outdoor fireplace, table, plus we have ping pong and a bar out here as well. And that is the build. This house did come to about 155,000 simoleons, so like Not too bad. I mean, it's definitely a lot, but it's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. This house is available on the gallery for download. My gallery ID is Dizzy Miss Liz with 2 Z's and an underscore. It's listed down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!